Hello, good morning viewers. Welcome back to the World News, which will provide you to the happening news from all around the world. I'm Aqilah Nur Safura. I will accompany you for today's edition, March 14, 2022. And here is the topic line. The pandemic could leave Indonesia's 99 million students further behind their global peers. Indonesian students, already lagging their global peers in some areas, could lose the opportunity to catch up as their access to education is hit by prolonged school closures due to the coronavirus pandemic, a study found. Most schools in Indonesia have remained shut since March as authorities struggle to contain the fast-spreading virus. The government's attempt to reopen some schools has reportedly been opposed by teachers and health experts, who argued that the move could worsen the country's outbreak. Indonesia, the world's fourth most populous country, has reported more than 157,800 cases of the coronavirus disease or COVID-19, the second highest cumulative infections in Southeast Asia, according to data compiled by Johns Hopkins University. But the country's total of over 6,800 is the region's largest, the data showed. The World Health Organization, in a situation report earlier this month, cited data that showed children aged 9 to 14 accounted 6.8% of total reported cases in Indonesia. That is well above the global average of 2.5%, it said. The figure could rise if face-to-face lessons resume, the WHO warned. But for a country with already low and stagnant education quality, keeping schools shut will hold back Indonesia's nearly 99 million students in their learning, according to a report published by Singaporean think tank ISEAS Yusof Ishak Institute. Prior to the school closure, Indonesia's education quality could already be characterized as low and stagnant. Read the report released last week. It noted that performance of the country's 15 years old in the Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA, had not progressed much between 2003 and 2018. Therefore, school closure poses a significant risk that the little learning that Indonesian students gain in school may diminish, it added. PISA is a global study by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development conducted every 3 years. The study compares the performance of 15 years old around the world in areas such as reading, mathematics, and science, with the result commonly used by policymakers to design education policies. Reduced access to education. The report by ISEAS Yusof Ishak Institute analyzed the result from 10 surveys conducted between April and June this year to understand how learning Indonesian students is affected by closure of schools. The surveys carried out by various Indonesian and international agencies interviewed school principals, teachers, and students across education levels, as well as parents school-aged children. The think tank pointed out that most of the surveys relied heavily on online responses, so their result may be skewed toward those with internet connections. Only around 40% of Indonesians have internet access, most of them in urban areas such as capital city Jakarta, said ISEAS. That also implies that while schools are closed, children in rural Indonesia with no access to internet connections face several limitations in receiving education services, it said. The larger implication is that studying from home is unlikely to be effective in Indonesia, it added. And that was news for today. Follow and stay tuned for the next news update on World News. I'm Aqilah Nur Safura. Have a great day and see you.